Okay. Good
Yes,
afternoon,
sir.
everyone.
Please
Good
start.
afternoon, everyone. Myself, Sabarinivas Elangovan. I am from Tamil Nadu, from Tanjavur district. Actually, me and my friend Mr. Ganesamurthy and Gnanasegaran, three people are partners. We are running a concern named Mudfield Natural Farming, okay, which is being coordinated with the farmers all over Tamil Nadu. Our main core work is paddy farming, traditional paddy farming, not at all the GMO seed and the lab varieties and all we will not do. We are doing only the traditional paddy varieties like uh, rice called Tuyamalli, Kichli Samba, and Mapla Samba, Karupu Kauni, Pungar. There are some around 20 to 25 varieties we have. So we are doing the farming around 600 to 700 acres we have as of now. But in summer we are doing around 200 to 250 acres only. In summer we will cultivate the traditional variety like Rattasali, Pungar, Karungurvai. These are the three major varieties which we are doing in the summer cultivation. First of all, let us tell about our story, our journey, which are all the struggles we faced, mm, which are all the positive things we observed during this process. Okay. In recent years, we often heard people talking about natural farming, chemical-free agriculture, pure food, good food, food is medicine, and a lot of things, blah blah things. Even if you open a social media, there are a lot of promotions for organic farming, chemical-free products, natural farming, save earth, save environment, lot of things which is going. But the real problem is no one is ready to do the organic farming or the natural farming in large amount of land. See, if a person is going to start organic farming on his own risk means first they will start in 1 acre. Even if a landlord who owns more than 100 acres means they will start it from 1 acre only. So that will not fulfill our exact requirements. So because for organic product there is a huge market is there nowadays. Everybody is trying to sell the products, trying to use the influencers, trying to use the social media, trying to use the digital media platform to sell the producers only. But only few people are interested in producing, which means actually we have started our company to do natural farming in huge quantity of huge amount of land. So that's why we organized a team. First, we started our farming in our own village. The village name is Palatali, which is near to Pattukottai in Tanjavur district, Tamil Nadu. First, we started with around 30 acres of farming, with some around seven farmers. We started. Later, it has moved. We started on around 2016 itself, I think. Almost 9 years gone. Now we have around 150 farmers and 1,000 acres of land with us. Uh, Summer cultivation, we will do some around 200 to 250 acres. In normal samba cultivation, we will do 700 to 800 acres. So around 20 acres of paddy, which we are cultivating. We are selling our own products in the name of Mudfield Natural Farm. We have our own website. Through the website which we are selling. Apart from that, through social media, WhatsApp, lot of things. Customers will order through that. We have around 5,000 to 5,000 customers all over in Chennai, Coimbatore, inside Tamil Nadu. Even in Bangalore also we have some around 100 customers. Actually, let me explain about Namalvaraya. Uh, Actually, he is the man, and he is we calling himself as a father of natural farming. I think 13 years back, he started this movement, chemical-free farming. The word itself is very powerful. So we were all joined on this journey on 2012 or 2013. I'm not sure exact year. After his death, we started our own team. So, is there anything should I explain? I require your help.
Proceed, sir. Proceed. Proceed.
Okay, so we started our company in 2006, 12, I think, 2012 or 2013, I think. We did the farming first. Our main motto is to teach the chemical farming to the farmers. So what we did, we organized our some around 10 to 20 farmers in our own village, and we started explaining which are all the danger things on chemical farming, which are all the non-doable things in chemical farming. So everybody question does directly like without a chemical, how can we do farming? Then only we started explaining to the people. So for farming, chemicals and all not required. What are all the manures? What are all the inputs? Everything is in with you. You have cow, you have a fish waste, you have vegetable waste, and you have a huge compost. Everything you have. Then why you are laying on chemicals and all? But if we speak about this natural farming theoretically means really it is a very easiest thing, but if you go on field, but it is the really toughest thing. In chemical farming, what it is called that weed weed management is very easy in chemical farming, because we have some around 4 to 5 varieties of herbicide in the market. If we spray that on the crop, the weeds will go, right. But in natural farming, really it's a tough thing because we use manual labor to do the weedings and all. That is the main complicated task in natural farming. Apart from that, there is on that time there is no market for the natural producers and traditional producers, because in traditional paddy most of the rice are in red color and black color. Only few varieties are in white color, but the whole people know the rice will be in the only white color. But in traditional varieties, there are some around 70 to 80 varieties, which are all in red color and black color only. So on that time, there is no market for that. So on 2016-17 time, we try to research, we try to find out the proper buyer for our producers. And after 2018, I think COVID lockdown has started. After this COVID only, most of the people looking into this chemical free agriculture and chemical free food, healthy food, and all, that is that trending has started after 2020 only. Even after 2020, our sale also boomed up. We started with around 50 to 60 customers in Chennai, but now it has reached around 5,000 customers. So in chemical free farming, there are struggles like labor management, proper market, proper channel. If in while comparing with the chemical farming in Tamil Nadu, our government is supporting. Government is giving huge subsidies for manure, for DAP, urea, and all. Farmers are getting a lot of subsidy benefits. Apart from that, most of the support government is giving for the chemical farmers. But if a farmer is doing chemical free farming using traditional variety means there is no subsidy for that. Even in for the seed also government is giving subsidy. If the seed of the price of the seed is around 70 to 80 rupees means the government will provide to the farmer for 20 rupees, 10 rupees, 18 rupees like that. But traditional paddy farming there is no subsidy for seed, manure. Also, there is no proper support from like a AO, village officer like that. So, if a farmer is trying to do natural farming, means there is no proper support from the government. But that is the main challenge. Apart from that, if in a village, if a group of farmers like 10 to 15 farmers is cultivating traditional paddy means there is no proper channel to get that produce to the market. So that's why we have started our company to stabilize everything on that. So these are all the things which I just want to explain. Apart from that, is there anything else I need to tell, ma'am?
Yes, sir. I will take up the question, sir. Okay.
Okay.
The first question is, sir, what does chemical-free agriculture mean in the context of paddy cultivation?
Chemical free means, see, normally in paddy cultivation, even for the transplant, even for nursery stage, we use chemical fertilizers like urea, DAP, everything we will use. So, but in chemical free farming, we don't use any synthetic fertilizers. We use only compost, cow dung, and panchagavya. There is a version like Jiva Mrgam and fish amino acid like that. These are all the inputs we will using for the cultivation. Hope you got the answer, right?
Yes, sir. What natural alternatives are used instead of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, sir? Hello? Hello? Sir, you're
First,
audible.
can you able to hear?
Yeah,
Hello?
here. I will repeat the question again, sir.
Okay, okay.
What natural alternatives are used instead of chemical fertilizer and pesticides?
Yeah, for growth factor, in chemical farming, they use urea and DAP like that. But in chemical free farming, we used compost manure, which is being extracted from the cow dung, dry cow dung. And we use biobacteria also, Azospirillum, Phosphobacteria, Pseudomonas like that. Biobacteria also we can able to use. During nursery stage and the transplanting stage, we use Panchagavya. Hope everyone aware about Panchagavya. Panchagavya is nothing but it is liquid manure prepared from cow dung, gomium, which means cow urine, and milk, curd, ghee. There are some few things which is being mixed and we will create a Panchagavya using that. So these are all the alternate channels we use for the growth factor. For pesticide, we don't use pesticide. We use huge. We use some. How I can able to explain? It's like a pest controller we use. Pest control means there is some. There are some leaf. We extract that pest controller from that. That's it. I think.
Okay. What are some examples of traditional paddy varieties grown in your region?
In our region, our main crop is tuyamali. That is being used for normal rice, no normal home use rice. That is the white rice which is being cultivated. And during samba season, that is the main crop for us. Tuyamali and kichili samba. That is also white rice. And siraga samba, jeera rice. Sira samba. That is also our main crop. Apart from this white crop, we cultivate mapilla chamba, கருப்பு கவுனி, பூங்கார், காட்டு யானம், கருங்குருவை, நவரா, like ரத்தசாலி, அறுபதாங்குருவை, மைசூர் மல்லி, lot of varieties which is being used.
Okay. What are the benefits of cultivating traditional varieties over high yield hybrid ones?
Uh, See, the main thing is if we are using a traditional, if we are cultivating traditional paddy means the farmer doesn't depend anybody for the seed. Easily we can able to reproduce the seed from the paddy itself. That is the main thing. uh, Apart from that, years and years we have used synthetic chemical for agriculture. That is why we need to recover our land. So we need to improve the living mechanism of the microbes in our land. So that's how even the land itself is rehabilitating nowadays. So we need to save our land. We need to use the purity of the water. So that is why we are not using any synthetic chemical or pesticide in the farmer. That will help our environment to create a peaceful and fresh environment. That is the main thing.
Okay. I'll take up the next question, sir. How do traditional paddy varieties perform in terms of taste, nutrition, and resilience to climate change?
That is the main question. See, if we are cultivating a hybrid variety, there is no climate resilience in the hybrid varieties. But if you are using a traditional variety, normally the height will be around 5 to 6 feet of height. Most of the if any huge rain or huge flood means easily it will resilient and easily it will manage. Apart from that, traditional varieties itself normally it is having antioxidant on their gene itself. So no need to put any antioxidant like that through manure or inputs like that. While comparing with the hybrid variety, traditional paddy and traditional rice is having a huge difference on nutritional values and all. For example, in black rice, karpu kavni, there are huge amount of anthocyanin is there. In Kichili Samba, huge amount of fiber is there. Even in Matpla Samba, there are huge amount of I don't know the exact name of that nutrition, but it's similar to the protein. So each and every variety is having some specific nutritional values. Even in Rattasali, there is a huge fiber content, and there is some content like hemoglobin content. Everything is there in Rattasali. So there are a lot of traditional varieties which is having specific nutritional values. So while comparing with the hybrid varieties, it's completely different.
Okay. What specific farming techniques are used for growing traditional paddy without chemicals, sir?
There is no such specific techniques and all. Normal nursery method and transplanting method, everything is similar to the chemical farming type, normal farming type. So that is the farming type. Sorry to use the word chemical farming. That is the farming technique. Most of the people will use the direct seeding method. Some farmers will use transplanting method. Some farmers will use drum seeding method. So farming methods and all same, similar to the chemical farming and natural farming also. The use of fertilizer and the inputs which we are giving, no, that is completely different comparing with the chemical farming.
Okay. What are the major challenges farmers face when switching from conventional to chemical-free paddy cultivation?
The main challenge is there is no proper support from the government. Farmers are not getting any subsidies for seed, manure, and all. Subsidies is not given for conventional farmers, which means organic farmers. They are not getting any support from the government. Even farmers also expecting some subsidies and support from government to do traditional farming. Apart from that, there is no selling point. Like if a farmer is cultivating a hybrid variety using chemical farming, means easily he can able to sell the paddy through DPC, which means a direct purchase center, which is being run by government. But the color rice like Mapla Samba, Karpagavani and all, there is no direct selling point via government. So the farmer has to depend on the brokers and some buyers to sell their produce. So there is no proper conduit to sell the traditional variety paddy to the market. So the government has to look into that matter also.
Okay. Sir, is there any training or institutional support available for farmers practicing organic or natural farming?
No, as of now, there is no such support like that. But the NABARD is giving a lot of free trainings for conventional farming. National Bank of Agriculture and Rural Development, no, NABARD, Indian government. They are giving a lot of free trainings for organic farming, integrated farming. As a, even we are also associated with one project. We are doing in Kaveri Delta region, along with NABARD and Tamil Nadu Agriculture University TNAU. We are doing some alternate veterinary method farming in Delta region for 100 acres. It is a pilot project for 100 acres. If the project is succeeded, we may start for 1,000 acres along with the help of NABARD and TNAU.
Okay. What are the primary market challenges in selling traditional chemical-free paddy, sir?
Actually, if you ask the same question 10 years before me, there is a huge challenge. As of now, there is no challenge for selling the producers because there are huge sellers in the market. Only few producers in the farm. So whatever the produce which we are producing, no, easily we can able to sell it to the market through brokers. So now the market is very big. While comparing with the market, the production is very low. That is why. So farmer has to come to organic farming. A lot of farmers need to change their farming method. That is the main request which I am requesting.
Okay. Is there sufficient consumer awareness and demand for traditional rice varieties, sir?
Yeah, that is really good. Consumers are very much aware about their health, very much aware about their organic produces and all. That is why in metro cities like Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, there are huge organic shops. There you can able to identify. Even every street is having an organic shop, which means consumers are buying more organic products. That is why the market is getting increased day by day. So I don't think so. Market is increasing, uh, but no one is trying to, or no one is initiating to start producing organic products, producing organic paddy in all over the state. So that initiative has to start through government or some any private or any NGOs has to support the farmers to do natural farming. At least farmers is expecting some kind of little bit support from the government or some NGOs like seed subsidy or manure subsidy or something like that. Because the yield is while comparing with the hybrid variety, traditional paddy yield is very low. Easily, a farmer can able to produce minimum 2 tons of paddy through a hybrid variety using synthetic manures and all. But using these organic manures and using traditional variety, he can able he have to struggle a lot to get a yield of minimum 1 to 1.5 tons of paddy per acre. So that is also a main challenge in organic farming.
Okay. How do pricing and profit margins for traditional varieties compared to conventional rice, sir?
Pricing and all the farmer has to decide whatever the efforts they are putting, they are labeling their own price to the farmers. So while comparing with the hybrid variety, the price difference will be around 30 to 40% difference is there. So farmers are selling their produce for on huge price only because their efforts and their inputs are really high. That is why the price is manageable. That is the reasonable price for them also. For example, for hybrid paddy, we can able to sell it in market for 24 rupees per kg hybrid paddy. The same white rice in traditional paddy, we can able to sell it for 30 to 32 rupees, 30 or 32 rupees. So 8 to 10 rupees difference is there, even for the paddy. Some black rice and all, as per the market, is per kg is 50 to 60. Even some farmers are getting 70 rupees also for the paddy.
Okay.
Pricing and all, there is no proper way for that. So
Hmm.
each and every variety is having a different kind of price tags.
Okay. Are there any government policies or schemes supporting chemical-free traditional paddy cultivation?
No, I'm not aware about that. As of now, not
Okay.
aware about.
Okay. Sir, how difficult or expensive it is to get organic certification for traditional paddy, sir?
That is in my point of view, the certification it has been that is a main scam. So companies like us may not get the certification because we need to spend a huge amount to get the certification from a third party vendor. Why should we get that certification? I don't think so. Seriously. Even we also try to get some certification. There are huge type of auditing, huge type of lot of things is there. So we don't want to spend unnecessarily on those certification things and all. Government is giving some certifications like PGS and all government is giving. So that is enough for us. So if we are exporting our product to somewhere to abroad means we need to get certification from third party vendors. Like there are a lot of certification bodies there. So as of now, we are not interested to get any third party certification using spending huge amount.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank Mr. Sabarinivas Elangovan for the talk and for answering the questions. This meeting will now be closed.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, most welcome, sir.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
disconnected.